And our coverage of those dogs rescued from horrifying conditions in Nye County continues. Tonight, we're learning more about the breed of most of those animals. Fox 5's Regina Ahn spoke to a breeder of Russian Caucasian Shepherds.
Waiting to see what happens next with these adoptions for the puppies. I spoke with Timothy Marshke, who is one of the very few Russian Caucasian Shepherd breeders here in the United States. He's located in Vermont. He says these dogs are not only unique in nature, but should be in a very specific home, especially if the dog is older. Now, he's been breeding AKC Russian Caucasian Shepherd puppies now for 7 years. He owns 5 dogs and 4 rescues, taking careful time to interview each candidate. He says being a licensed breeder is not easy. The dogs are exercised daily with a field to run and play with each other. Marshke says this particular dog is extremely hardy and were originally bred in Russia to be for livestock and a guard dog. They're able to withstand extreme temperatures, including the cold. He says even in negative 20-degree weather, they can sprawl out and enjoy the snow. He adds they can also be in the heat, but has to be very carefully monitored and given that extra care because of their 4 layers of coats. He says they're not like any other dog.
They are highly intelligent. They are extremely independent. And that's one of the keys with these dogs being so independent. And they're incredibly loyal. But if they don't have somebody to be loyal to, their independence and intellect kicks in and they will pretty much try to take care of themselves.
And he adds these dogs can get up to 200 pounds. They need to be socialized with people, trained at a very young age, and they're also very protective of their family. And whether or not you have experience with a big dog or not, he says that doesn't matter. You need to be prepared to take on a very independent, strong dog.
The household, are there young kids? Because they can be great around kids. They really can. But to have like a 5 or 6 year old dog come in to be in a place where there are kids, that's a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. And some of these dogs don't like other dogs or other animals because they weren't brought up around them, and just out of their basic instinct, they're going to eliminate that.
And Marshke's small family-owned business takes time out for each dog to be loved and familiarized with all sorts of different environments, which is what you're supposed to do with these dogs. He says his heart goes out to those puppies and dogs in Nye County. He wants to make sure each one gets into a home, a great home, as we all are as well. Here in the studio tonight, Regina Ahn, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
If you want to help the dogs rescued in the abuse case, the Nye County Sheriff's Office says you can donate to Tales of Nye County. That's TAILS. We have more information at fox5vegas.com.